Here we go! Alright, first ride back. Category B. Flat is fast, the London Classique. Everyone's talking about like a 21 something time. Everyone's talking about a sub 22 time. Dude, this is my first ride back since the weekend. Been sicker than a dog. Playing survival today. Let's go! What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said, this is stage 4 of Flat is Fast, and I'm obviously overly excited, overly enthusiastic, and honestly probably a lot more overly ambitious than I should have been. As you can tell by the start of this race, of just going backwards, I always have just weak starts in any race because I never run of like fully commit to burning a match at the very beginning, but then this happened. So I will say my excuses. I have been under the weather. It's been pretty bad. I came into this month and this year just so motivated to get on the bike, and it just hasn't panned out the way I wanted it to. So here I am. Look at this, though. The power is actually pretty impressive, considering we're just about a minute and a half into this. Look at all that red. That's pretty sizable for me, for not being able to breathe barely, for being sick. I'll take it. That was kind of a win. I'm actually going to talk about that here in a minute. And like I said, the group in the pen was talking about going like sub 22 minutes. I was like, okay, well, survival mode. Let's do it. Let's hop on. That just doesn't happen. And then you try to catch on a wheel, and then you realize, oh, the wheel I just caught onto is not actually on the group. And we come into an instance like this where it's like, okay, who's going to bridge up? Because it's not going to be me, I can tell you that much. And then it's like, oh, maybe we'll level out, maybe we'll all catch up. And it just doesn't happen. And what does happen, you see that it's like mirage of Tron bikes on the horizon, just getting smaller and smaller into the distance. Use the power-ups I can to get over the little hill, but I can't close that by myself. I mean, I could have, probably should have, looking back. 3.5 minutes, and I poop out. But look at all that red. That's a lot of power. So, whatever. And there it goes. This sucks. So yes, that indeed did suck. However, we go onto the computer on my Strava account right here, and this is the overview of this exact race. And I want to show you the power curve. This is literally the only win of the whole thing. So my power, if you don't know how to read this is your all-time, this top curve, or you can select the time range. This is all of 2023, and then the darker purple, the more bold line is this specific ride, this specific event that I just did. So looking at all of 2023, looking at this ride, I go to about 3.5 minutes, call it right there. 333 watts. Now that is also the best I've done all of 2023 this far. Now, I haven't actually ridden a whole lot in this month, just with some illness that I've been battling like 3 times, which really sucks. I've come into this month, this year, like super motivated with such a high desire, and it's been nothing but a total letdown. So if we look at all of 2022, 3.5 minutes, this is actually my best power for 3.5 minutes of all of 2022. So that's pretty exciting. So that's actually like the real only real win of this ride as a whole, other than I crossed the finish line. So I mean, if you want to back up, my highest power in 1 second, 1095 watts in all of 2022. Have I touched that in 2023? No, not even close. Now, I could go back to 2021. However, I didn't have a smart trainer for the year of 2021, so nothing is accurate, which is kind of unfortunate because I would love to have a 1 minute power of 555 watts. However, I don't. My best is, actually, what is my best? So let's go down to 22. 1 minute, 368, or 466. So yeah. That's a power curve. So that's the win. 3.5 minute power. Does anyone look at 3.5 minute power? No, not even a little bit. They look at 5-minute power, they look at 10-minute, they look at 20-minute. Obviously, based on my curve, my max is going to be my 15 seconds. Excuse me. I would love to have a higher 1 minute. That'd be ideal. I just don't. So that's that. That's my power curve. And again, I don't look back to this. I didn't have a smart trainer. Nothing was accurate. It was super inflated. And it's a dream. It's a dream. That's about all I have. Now, if I look at my watts per kilo, again, this is just in the last 6 weeks. Highest is 12.2. That's not very good, to be honest. But all of 22, we have 14.72 watts per kilo. I'll take it. I think that's pretty good. Again, like I have a good 15-second sprint. That's all I'm good for, 15 seconds. Other than that, I'm out. So I get dropped yet again. Not particularly reflected in the heart rate, but I was struggling to breathe and just could not keep up. So 3.5 minute power is the big win of the day.
Well, that's what happens when you've been off the bike and sick and you jump right in. Lesson learned.